Good morning. Out early, taking Aston for a walk. Aston, say hi. Aston, say hi. Aston, say hi. Boy, when I look at the different days that I have, when I'm out and about, I get better footage. So, the theme of today is old school versus new school from a marketing perspective. Priorities shift. And I think today I wanted to talk about old school and new school. And in reality, what's happened since I first recorded that when I was out walking the dog with Aston really made me think differently about the way that we approach things. And I just wanted to say, and maybe this will end up being the theme, but emotion isn't bad. It's something that I think is done really poorly, and I think that too many people put a damper on the emotion. That lady in the background with her dog who's walking away just stared me down and tried to figure out what was going on with the camera. That is my first what the blogging moment that I've ever had. So thank you for daily blogging for making me feel like I can stand out in the crowd and draw attention. Anyways, back to this. So today's schedule changed because of having to deal with some unforeseen work. And I'm not going to get into it because it made me pretty frustrated and mad. And emotion can totally fuel everything. It can be an extremely great motivator. There's two links that I want to send to as well that I'm going to include below. One is a podcast between Seth Godin and Tim Ferriss, two of my most favorite marketing people. They've been genius in terms of how they build brands and how they do things for marketing. And the second is an article by one of my good friends, Graham, and it's about anger unlocking things. And that's exactly what happened today. So I never would have made the call unless I was angry. And it's something that probably should be readjusted in my psyche in terms of how and when I decide to make a phone call and when I decide to bring things up. And even Jeanette points this out with me as well. She's like, why does everything have to get so bad? And maybe I'm just a happy person and I'm optimistic and I'm positive, and some things just need time to work themselves out. But today it was difficult. Like I said, I don't want to get into it. But the result was a really, really great phone call afterwards to resolve everything and to actually get moving in a better direction and moving at a faster pace. And, when you're building a business and when you're working and when you're trying to do your side hustle or whatever it is, it takes a lot of energy out of you, and every ounce of energy is important for you to be able to accomplish whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, whatever you need to be able to chase and make it happen. It takes a lot of energy out of you. Sometimes it feels like you're never going to make any progress because you're stuck, or you feel like you're jammed up, or you run into a roadblock. And it takes a lot of energy. And I know for me personally, it takes a lot of energy to get past that roadblock and get past that idle feeling. I hate feeling idle. I hate feeling like there's nothing done. I love being productive. Some people get motivated in different ways. For me, it's being able to see things completed and moving forward. And that's extremely important for anyone who's trying to build something, any company who's trying to make progress. And today, that was unleashed with anger. I don't like getting angry. I feel like the Hulk. You won't like me when I'm angry. Maybe I'll figure out how to make the screen change green. It's not a good feeling to feel out of control like that and feeling like things are out of your control. But being able to let things go is extremely important, and being able to not let things affect your judgment and affect the way that you think about things logically. And earlier, right after shit blew up, Jeanette was the one who was like, why are you trying to figure this out right now? And that was like, I was like, I know, I get it. I just want to share with you what's going on. But I'm not trying to come to a resolution, but my mind was trying to figure out exactly how to fix everything. And when you're probably watching this because you've got some sort of entrepreneurial bug, or you've got the hustle in you, you've got the work ethic, you're a fixer. And I don't think that you necessarily quantify that as a skill sometimes, because being a fixer is not something that is a job. It's just a way that you take things in life. Because when something's broken around the house, you fix it. When a relationship isn't working out, you try to make amends. When you have something that's failing in work or in business, or for me with a marketing campaign, you shift and you take things and you look at it from a different perspective, or you make things work. And I think all of that is really, really important in order for you to be able to make progress. You know, in life is about progress. There's always going to be a start and a finish line. And along the way, you want to make sure you're not standing still. You don't want to be idle. This isn't something to say you should always be working around the clock and you can't take any rest, you can't take any vacation. No, because those are still experiences. But you want to be making progress. You want to be feeling like you're moving forward. You want to be looking ahead, not looking back or pointing blame. Where you are is where you are right now. How you got there doesn't matter as much as figuring out how you're going to move forward, or how you're going to be creating your momentum again. Momentum is one of the most precious things in the world. Creating it is very, very difficult to do, but when you have it, it is like the most unbelievable wave to ride. And if it's something that happens today, I canceled one of my meetings this afternoon. There was an event that I was supposed to go to that I mentioned earlier today, and I was like, nope, we're done, because this anger has boiled over and turned into something that feels really fruitful and really good, and we've come up with a resolution, and now I got to get back to work and get it done. While the emotion was still here, and while I was a little bit fired up about it, I wanted to share that, you know, it's not always bad. And if you do get angry when things happen, take a look at those links that I post below, and hopefully that's something that'll help you as well.